South Africa, this once tranquil country has turned into a series of modern metropolises with all the dangers associated with prevailing societies. But when a wave of crime breaks on the shores of a peaceful home, it will take a miracle to safeguard that family. Such an upsurge threatened the residence of John Maluti, an executive director of a leading manufacturing company.
I was relaxing in the house and Monica had just left to do some shopping. And I decided to take the opportunity and to drink coffee. And meanwhile, I read a newspaper.
I was in a hurry because we had friends for lunch, and I just drove out because normally I wait for the gate to close, but on that day I didn't wait for the gate to close.
John was about to settle down with his paper when he realized that he was not alone. He reached for his mobile phone and placed his finger on the panic button as he went to investigate.
I was not sure if it was Monica who had returned to collect her purse. Normally, she tends to forget her purse at home, and then I wanted to check first.
Two armed men rushed into the house, pinning John violently to the floor, but not before he was able to press the panic button on his phone.
The tracking software installed in the HIRISK unit control center determines that Mr. Maluti's crisis is at his home, and more importantly, that Mr. Maluti is separated from his vehicle.
3 response cars were dispatched immediately to the address that appeared on their cell phones. In the control centers, the operators guided the response cars to the exact location of the Maluti house, while Capital Air was instructed to dispatch a helicopter to support the ground forces.
When an emergency arises, the control room manager personally takes charge of each and every incident. From his vantage point in the control room, he is able to dispatch his medical as well as his tactical response units. The HIRISK unit control room manager is in charge of the operation.
He informs a hostage negotiator, the client's head of protection, as well as a psychologist from Integ. Simultaneously, the high-risk unit control center deploys an ambulance to the area to be in the vicinity if needed.
Wait! Open it up! Open up the safe!
They wanted me to open up the safe, and then all that I was thinking of was to give them the money so as they must leave the house before Monica comes back.
John tries to concentrate on opening the safe when one of the assailants cries out that his wife, Monica, is returning home.
Damn it, she's back! Be quiet, be quiet.
Before I reached the mall, I realized that I left my purse at home, so I returned home to fetch my purse.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Give me the keys! Give me the keys! Give me the keys! Now! Where's the key?
As the robber tries to dispossess Monica of her car keys, he spots the approaching helicopter and decides to flee with Monica as his hostage.
I went numb. I hear the scream, Monica screaming, and I hear the tires of the motor vehicle and I thought that something terrible should have happened with Monica.
Monica keeps her cool. Whilst lying in the trunk of the vehicle, she reaches for her cell phone and activates her panic button.
We have a panic situation, Mrs. Monica Maluti. I can see the vehicle is moving. This looks like a hijack situation.
Separated from her husband, the control center now realizes that Monica is also in trouble. By comparing the location of Monica's vehicle to the house, the operator can clearly determine that Monica has been hijacked and that she is still in the moving vehicle.
The HIRISK unit control room has alerted us to the fact that Mrs. Maluti has been hijacked. They've activated a tracking device and have deployed us to assist her and recover her vehicle.
The helicopter, in turn, is informed that the vehicle has been hijacked and that the situation is now entering a more critical stage. Back at the crime scene, the HIRISK unit surround the house, while the helicopter of Capital Air monitors any possible escape routes and informs the response teams of any suspicious developments. Inside the house, the isolated attacker is perturbed by the sudden turn of events.
I saw the wild panic in his eyes, and then I thought that he will never surrender. And suddenly he just walked towards the door.
As the criminal tries to escape, the response teams render him harmless, ensuring that he could be arrested with a minimum amount of violence. In a coordinated approach, the response teams lure Monica's car out of harm's way, ensuring her risk-free liberation. The HIRISK unit forced the hijacked vehicle to a standstill, effecting a successful arrest before retrieving Monica from the vehicle's trunk.
Thanks heaven, the whole ordeal is over. We owe our lives to the organization and the people that were able to act proactively to pinpoint our location and reacted to find us, and we are pleased to be alive today.
When the lives of our clients and their families are in danger, we believe in pooling all our resources in order to rescue them. Two things that are of critical importance to us is teamwork and a quick response.
It was so amazing to know that our lives were saved by just the push of a button.
Our dedication to our clients means that we're willing to do whatever it takes to protect our clients and their assets, no matter what the risk.